What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City transfer update. We've been rolling out daily Manchester City transfer updates throughout all of the summer 2020 transfer window, and today is the last time that we're going to be doing daily Manchester City transfer updates, daily being the key word there, because the domestic transfer window is still open. There's going to be transfer stories for me still to talk about. It's just not going to be daily. So yeah, it's been emotional, it's been hard work, but it's been my absolute pleasure in delivering these videos for people. The popularity of them have become ever more expanding. More and more people are showing a lot of love and interest in these videos, so it's been my absolute pleasure during this summer 2020 transfer window to have covered all of the news for you first and fast. So thank you everyone for the continued support. It is much appreciated by me. Before we crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content and you are enjoying seeing me on your screen, then subscribe, press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. We're still on that push towards 14,000 subscribers. We're falling just short of getting to my target before transfer deadline day. We're still less than 300 subscribers away, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. I'm hoping I can hit that in the next week or two, so that would be much appreciated. Social media links in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business enquiries. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoy this video. For once, not going to set a like goal because, well, like I said, it's the last transfer update. So leaving a thumbs up, that'd be much appreciated, and letting me know of your thoughts in the comments below of these transfers in this video. So we're going to crack on this video. We're going to start off with the ins first, and we've only got one news story from yesterday, and it comes in the form of Edinson Cavani. He was linked with Manchester City. His name was being chucked out there when City a few days ago were getting linked with making a move for a striker. Obviously nothing materialised with that happening, and Cavani actually has gone and joined another club. He's gone and joined Manchester United instead. So yeah, there we go. We will be seeing Cavani playing Manchester City this season, so yeah. Cool. So anyway, that's our final in story. That's very underwhelming, isn't it? And I'd say that's pretty much summarised Manchester City's business up this summer. A summer that's promised, what, 4 or 5 players coming in. Manchester City being ruthless in the transfer market, lots of outs as well. Underwhelming is how I'd summarise that. So we're going to move on to the outs instead for transfer deadline day. First player we're going to speak about is Aleix Garcia. He has joined Dinamo Bucharest on a permanent basis. No fee has been mentioned, so I'm presuming he's left for free. But the best of luck to Alex in Romania. Fantastic move to him to a decent sized club in Dinamo Bucharest. So best of luck to Alex on that move. Now, Eric Garcia. He was set to join Barcelona yesterday. He was already in Spain because of international duty. Barcelona's already got the agreement in place with the player for him to join. Barcelona were going to up their offer, an offer that they thought Manchester City were going to accept. Or so they thought. Yeah. Eric Garcia, he is still a Manchester City player. He stays at Manchester City this summer, so he will be a Manchester City player until at least January. That move to Barcelona did not materialise. Barcelona never went up to 20 million euros, which is exactly what Manchester City were looking for. They've fallen just short of that. They offered 17 million euros late last night. Within an hour of the deadline hitting, Manchester City and Barcelona were in talks, and City have rejected that proposal. The problem they've got is Barcelona weren't willing to budge on an initial 5 million euro front fee offered, which means Manchester City were guaranteed to get 5 million euros from the transfer of Eric Garcia, and then the rest were going to be made up in instalments and bonuses, which Manchester City were obviously unhappy with. 17 million euros means they was offering 12 million euros in instalments and bonuses. I don't know how achievable these were, but Manchester City obviously haven't been deemed that this was an acceptable offer for them, and so they've decided instead to keep Eric Garcia, because apparently, according to, I think, the Manchester Evening News, they were saying that Eric Garcia could become quite useful for Manchester City. They'd rather have more bodies in this season than not, with their season being squeezed in, so they see Eric Garcia now as a player that could be utilised if he is needed. Now, Fabrizio Romano, reliable source in Italy, has been saying that Eric Garcia has told Manchester City that he still wants to leave and join Barcelona. It's been reported that this will either happen in January, and it'll be a small fee. So Barcelona offered 17 million euros. Barcelona in January won't be offering, well, anywhere near close to that. I think City will probably be lucky to get an offer of between 5 and 10 million euros. Will Manchester City take the money? Probably not. I think City are more than happy to lose Eric Garcia for free. This has been a transfer that City wanted their value meeting and have suggested that they will not be bullied into selling for cheap. They'd rather use his contract and let him leave for free. You know, so Eric Garcia, he is wasting a year of his career, because at Barcelona he would get more minutes than what he's going to get this season at Manchester City. After all, he's 5th choice centre-back right now. I mean, I could argue a case that he's 6th choice centre-back behind Fernandinho, and I could argue a case that Taylor Harwood-Bellis should be ahead of Eric Garcia, purely because Harwood-Bellis wants to be at Manchester City and playing for Manchester City, and Eric Garcia wants to be elsewhere. So I could argue a case that if it was a choice between Harwood-Bellis and Eric Garcia playing a match and getting minutes, I would rather that go to Taylor Harwood-Bellis. So that's the situation that we're at with this transfer. Eric Garcia remains a Manchester City player. Now, moving on to our final story of our daily Manchester City transfer updates, comes in the form of Tosin Adarabioyo. I'm furious. I am absolutely furious about this deal. He's joined Fulham, so best of luck to Tosin on that move. It's a decent move. Premier League club as well. Great opportunity for him to be able to build a successful career for himself. Got no problem with him leaving Manchester City on a permanent basis. What I'm very unhappy about is how this transfer has gone down. He's got less than a year left on his contract, so Manchester City have accepted an offer for him yesterday from Fulham for £2 million. Homegrown player, a transfer between 2 Premier League clubs for a young, good quality player like Tosin Adarabioyo, who had a fantastic loan last season at Blackburn Rovers. £2 million. Why are we not listening to offers from Championship clubs? Because I'm fairly sure some Championship clubs would be willing to spend a little bit more. Whilst he's got a good move to the Premier League with Fulham, £2 million is not good business, this, by Manchester City. I would value Tosin around £6 to £8 million. So accepting £2 million, in my opinion, we're getting well below even half the value of what he actually is valued at. And Fulham, they've been patient, waited till the end and managed to get a player on a bargain, basically. City are just so bad at selling players. I don't get it. Angelino, it's awful. Tosin Adarabioyo, it's terrible. Eric Garcia shouldn't be a Manchester City player, but he is. It's bad. It's really bad, and there are other clubs out there in the Premier League that I could guarantee right now are good at selling young quality young football players and getting a decent amount of money for these players. I feel like we just accept the first offer, unless it is for Eric Garcia, who doesn't want to be here. We keep him, a player that doesn't want to be here. I'm speechless. I don't really have any words for it. Anyway, Tosin signs for Fulham, £2 million, 3-year contract. Best of luck to Tosin in London. Hope he has a good spell out there. Of course, not when he's playing against Manchester City. So there we go. Daily Manchester City transfer updates throughout all of the summer 2020 transfer window. I've kept you in the loop every step of the way. Tick. Completed it. We'll be back again with daily Manchester City transfer updates throughout the winter window in 2021. So from January 1st to January 31st, daily Manchester City transfer updates. Not too far away, so we've all got that to look forward to. We're still going to be rolling out regular content with transfer updates from the domestic window and any transfer stories that's out there. Manchester City latest news, analysis for videos, previews for analysis for Manchester City matches, previews for Manchester City matches, live watch-alongs, all that good stuff when we're allowed back in stadiums, vlogs as well for everyone to look forward to. So if you're enjoying the content, then subscribe. Thank you everyone for the continued support. 14,000 subscribers. Let's carry on that march. Hopefully we can get there within the next week or so. So any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget also, leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Also, social media links in the description below, sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Now, if you made it to the end of the video, congratulations. Leave in the comments below. I made it, so I know that you made it to the end of the last daily Manchester City transfer update for all of the summer 2020 transfer window. It's been emotional. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone for the continued support. I hope everyone is safe and well, and I'll be back again for the next Manchester City video very soon. So I've been JSGC, signing off with daily Manchester City transfer updates. Peace. Ciao for now.